Before inviting Hamza, I think what we were looking for in a speaker was just to bring a story and to engage the students and to understand what the issues were with bullying, as well as just having somebody that could probably relate to them. So when I heard that he did rap, that was a huge incentive, to be honest, because I thought that that would be something that was at their level, and it worked. I think the reason that we brought Hamza in was his reputation. I mean, I looked on his website. I also looked at the fact that he was a We Day speaker, and I know how impactful that whole organization is. So anybody that is involved in that seems to be, we were on the right track, in other words. So finding out from his website was probably the best way. I think that the students' response to Hamza was really positive. I noticed it worked, and definitely from the reaction that I saw, the fact that students even stopped to talk to him after the presentation, I think that's a really good sign that we're on the right track and that he was the right person to bring in and be able to interact. I think the impact on our students is probably going to be long term, but I think it just opens our mind up a little bit more and gets us to see things, especially Hamza's stories of his journey. I think is really impactful for the students to understand, because even our teacher had spoken to him and said, you know, I can relate to that. I've heard that in the hallway. I heard somebody just tell me, our high school counselor just told me she has something that relates to what he was saying. So it's not even just about the kids, it's now we can take that information and now we can build on that with our own students. So that's a huge goal for us, is to make this more meaningful. So I think by bringing Hamza in was the right thing to do. I would recommend Hamza because I think he's a great person individually, just as a human being. I think his story resonates with anybody. Now that I've seen him perform, I think it's really impactful. I think it's really positive. The messages are going out and beyond just that bullying experience. So I think that's really impactful. I don't think that we could have chosen a better speaker.